Her name was Anjelica Huston. She wore her hair parted dark. She had huge gray-blue eyes and a smile like the Mona Lisa. So when her photograph was published on the cover of Life, she was known as the Mona Lisa girl. She had a kind of innocence about her, like she always wanted to believe the best things about people and things. She was incredibly observant, so she was always on the lookout for beauty. And I would say that although life was hard for her and she was extremely sensitive, and I don't mean in a neurotic way, I mean extremely sensitive, like a really fine piano or a really beautiful instrument. And I think things affected her very deeply, and life was not necessarily the way she'd imagined it. So I think she took that hard. She took things hard. My mother gave me all of her books, all of her ballet books. She gave me Colette to read when I was 13 years old. Now that's pretty sexy for a 13-year-old. But that's how she was. She didn't have a real censorship in terms of what she thought should be shared, and I think she thought that Colette was absolutely appropriate at that age, and I think she was right, you know. And it wasn't some, you know, just about what was sexy in Colette. It was also about how to eat a peach or the smell of spring in the park. There was a shrine in my mother's bedroom when I was growing up. The built-in wardrobe had a mirror on the interior of both doors and a bureau inside, higher than I was, with an array of perfume bottles and small objects on the surface and a wall of burlap stretched above it. Pinned to the burlap was a collage of things she'd collected, pictures that she'd torn out of magazines, poems, pomander balls, a fox's tail tied with a red ribbon, a brooch I'd bought her from Woolworths that spelled mother in malachite, a photograph of Siobhan McKenna as St. Joan. Standing between the glass doors, I loved to look at her possessions, the mirrors reflecting me into infinity.